Wife demands half of my business. I dump her after she crosses the line. Story. So here's the deal. I've, 35, been running a successful small business for the past 10 years. I started it from scratch, working long hours and making a lot of sacrifices. I've been married to my wife, 34, for 7 years, and while we've had our ups and downs, everything seemed fine, until recently. It all started when I was going through some paperwork at home, and she saw a financial report showing how much my business had grown over the years. Her tone immediately changed, and she began asking me about the value of the company, how much money I was making, and if I had ever thought about putting my business in both of our names. At first, I thought she was joking, or maybe just curious. But then she became more persistent. Over dinner, she outright demanded half of the business because we're married, and everything you own is mine too. She argued that since she supported me during tough times early on, she deserved a share of what I had built. I tried to explain that she had never been directly involved in the business. She stayed home, raised our kids, and was financially supported by me, which I was more than happy to do. But she didn't see it that way. She insisted that her emotional support and contribution as a wife were worth just as much as the years of hard work I put into making my company a success. I was taken aback. This was the woman I loved, and it felt like she was just focused on the financial aspect of our marriage. I told her that if we were going to be discussing assets, we needed to sit down with a lawyer and evaluate everything. But her response shocked me even more. She said, "If you don't give me what I deserve, I'll file for divorce and take everything." It hit me like a ton of bricks. All these years, I thought we were partners, but here she was, trying to demand a business she hadn't contributed to in any real way. So, after thinking it through, I told her that if she was serious about that, I'd be happy to help her pack. I wasn't going to give up my hard-earned company just because she thought she was entitled to it. She was furious, started screaming, and threatened me with the divorce. I calmly said I didn't want that either, but I wasn't going to be bullied into giving her half of something I built with my own blood, sweat, and tears. In the end, she did file for divorce. I didn't fight her on it, and I actually felt a sense of relief. I hired a lawyer, protected my business, and we went through the divorce. I ended up getting a fair settlement, but I'm still shocked at how quickly things went downhill. It's been tough, but I've learned that sometimes love isn't enough. A relationship built on respect and understanding is far more important than money, and I'm glad I stood my ground.